The brutal reality that no one wants to hear is that you need to stop caring about how you look.
Just how triggering are our phones?
It's a term you may have never heard before, lookmaxing.
So it looks like it's a community where you're going to maybe pick up some tips for living a healthier life, maybe modifying your appearance in some way. And instead, what many people are getting is, if you can't hit these benchmarks, then you should really consider self-harm.
Personally, I hated how I looked growing up. I didn't like my nose, I didn't like my smile, I didn't have my first kiss until I was 16, and I kind of blamed all of my failings on it. I tried every hairstyle in the book, believing that I would find the one that would finally help me get girls and stop hating myself.
So I'm actually having a crisis over there because it is actually ginger, but I don't know whether I should buzz it or just do the sides.
And at one point, and it's truly scary to admit because it actually happened in the last 3 years, but I genuinely searched up nose surgeons because I truly believed that if I had nose surgery, that it would, for some reason, make me better looking and finally, make me like myself. You see, social media needs you to think that if you are better looking, you will have an easier life, because the reality is you are being sold to.
If you're not paying for the product, then you are the product.
The more insecure you are as a person, the more you're gonna buy. It's like the oldest trick in the book. Because, well, guess what? The guy that buys the flashier car, the bigger house, the nice watch, isn't the guy that goes home at the end of each day and is happy with who he is and what he's got. It's the guy that wakes up each morning and believes that by buying these things or having these things, he will fulfill or unlock whatever insecurity he's currently holding.
Just bought my first Laura Piana shirt. I'm officially better than everyone else.
And that's the loop that you get stuck in.
Right, so it's day 7.
So it's day 2.
Right, so it's day 5. As you might be able to see, my face gets like
You know, I think for so long I've been in this pursuit of something that isn't really real. And then when you finally find out that it's not real, and that everything that you do and stand for is, nothing.
And the really sad thing is, and for whatever reason it's weird to admit this on social media, but we are all so much more than this. Now look, I'm not going to sit here and say how you look won't affect your life. 100% it can. I meet on a regular basis some of the most awful, untalented, laziest people that you could possibly meet, that on the surface live what appears to be the perfect life just because of how they look.
The enormous influence.
These influencers are
influencers for a day.
social media.
How many followers do you need to be considered an influencer? Is it 5,000? Is it 500,000? Is it 1 million? I want you to take a moment and I want you to think about the person who had the most influence over you in your life. And now I want you to ask yourself this question. How many social media followers did they have at the height of their influence over you? And if you're anything like me, you are thinking the exact same number. 0. You do not need a large, a small, any social media following to be an influencer. My parents are influencers, teachers, friends. And at the height of their influence over me, not one of them had social media. To me, influencer is much more a verb than a title. It is less, I am an influencer, and more, how do I use my influence? The follower count denotes nothing but how far your reach can go, not how you use it.
But I'll also be the first to tell you that some of these people are some of the most self-loathing and self-hating and unhappiest people that you will ever come across. What fun is a video game if you start it on level 100? And also, and secondly, and probably most importantly, you need to spend less time on social media. You need to come outside and see the real world, where these things tend not to matter so much. So when you wake up tomorrow, don't waste your time wondering if you can be better looking, because that will only lead you to loathe yourself and the people around you. Instead, ask yourself what assets you need to have to tame your inner hunger to improve. And I'll be honest, these are incredibly lackluster examples, but it could be learning a new language or going on a run every single day, or I don't know, doing stand-up comedy. It doesn't really matter, but the point is that you're learning something that isn't entirely focused around looking at yourself in the mirror every single day and hating yourself. As by being truly passionate and dedicated to something in the long term, you will unlock things that you think good looks will unlock for you, but at a level that you can't even imagine. And also, this is kind of my real message, but you have to start chasing the things that really matter, and not the things that other people tell you should matter. Because otherwise you're just gonna end up right back where you started, but even more bitter and resentful. And also, and most importantly, and it's something that we don't really say enough, but love yourself. You know, because no one else is going to do it for you.
I have learned that the most crucial question we each must answer is this: to whom or to what will I give my life?